crackheads.
Oh.
But we're online now. There we go. Let me see. All right, we're just gonna.
I guess that's a good way to start the stream.
Right, I'm talking about crackheads.
Oh.
Sign into chat. I thought I did this already.
I just deal with adult children every day, basically turn into crackheads.
Right. I think we're good. I'm going to grab a link real quick. And we're going to get on YouTube to check it. But yeah, they were interesting people.
Yeah.
You know. Do we have?
We're good.
Yay! We have audio. Give it a like, because I can do that. I can just like my own stuff.
Yep.
Somebody has to.
I usually do if I watch.
I appreciate it. Buffer. I gotta sit down and dedicate like 3 hours to fix all this. I just have not done it yet. Because I can do that. I can just like my own stuff. Yep. Somebody has to. I appreciate it. Buffer. Hashtag. I gotta sit down and dedicate like 3 hours to fix all this. I just have not done it yet. All right. Attach. No, just share it. Send it out. Share it now. Do it.
We're doing it live.
Like LL Cool J, man. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. But yeah, they were just like they would go through my trash cans all the time. And
yeah,
there's a pretty humorous story I'm not going to share while I'm live about that. Because like I really just try to be left alone, and they were just not having it.
Right.
And I finally, because like my wife she's short-tempered.
Right.
She gets fired up about stuff, and I'm usually like really even keel until I'm not, you know. And then she starts getting on my case about it, and finally I had to get involved, and that's when it's just like, look, man,
like stop.
This is not where we want to be. Right. I could be the coolest person you never know.
Or I could be your worst enemy. Like, you will hate me.
All right, I got one more share to do, and then we are off to the races. Dan, go ahead and say hi.
Hello, everybody.
That's not the right one. Come learn Firefight. There we go.
It's good not to see GW models every now and again.
I've learned a lot since stepping away from 40K. Yeah. I have. Just because like most of my gaming history has been 40K with like a lot of people. You know, I've dabbled in other systems and stuff, but it's been so long.
My first game ever was a 40K game as far as tabletop, and then moved to War Machine because that's what my group was playing at the time, and then 5th, 6th edition Grey Knights got released, and then it's just been thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in models later.
That sounds about right. What did I do with my command dice?
Right there.
These are not the ones I need, but these will work.
Did you put them on that tray that
I might have. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know. You gave me mine. And
then... Oh, there we go. Okay, Dan. So you got the Enforcers. I've got the Veer Myn today. My cheeky little rat bastards. When we start a game, the first thing we do is we do what's called a recon roll.
Okay.
You get command dice from your commanders only. Okay. So there are non-command units that can give them. They're called tactician. Okay. You don't have any. Like if you look at the section in the middle of the document, it'll tell you that you get 1 green and 1 orange.
Yep.
I will get 3 black. And we will roll them. I have a 2.
I have 4.
And you have a 4. So you beat me by 2 points.
Okay.
So you can either choose to deploy first and go first, or have me deploy first and go first.
Okay.
If you deploy first, because you beat me by 2, you can withhold 2 units until after I deploy, and then you can put them down.
Okay.
It's alternating activations, so the going first isn't as detrimental because we're going to deploy our whole armies.
Right.
So like if I deploy first, I just put everything down, but because again it's alternating activations, it's not as crazy as it could be. And generally speaking, most of the weapon ranges are much shorter in this game. You're not going to see a ton of or deployment zone to deployment zone shooting. The main thing is terrain structures have height.
Okay.
Typically what we do is measure it, and then that's what its height is. So
Okay.
like these are height 3. These are height whatever, 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5, yeah.
These are height 6.
Okay.
For today, what we're going to do is you can shoot in, shoot out. If the leader and at least 50% of the model or unit is in it, you get cover.
Okay.
And line of sight is all drawn from the sergeant for everything.
So as long as the sergeant can see everyone.
Everybody can see it. You got it.
Gotcha.
So like you can put a sergeant here, have the rest of the squad here, everybody gets to shoot. And it sounds real cheeky and cheesy at first, but once you play and you just realize that that's how the game's designed, it's not so bad.
Right.
But coming from 40K, it's just like, man, that seems
really good.
Right. But then it's just like, oh no, that's just how the game works. And you're just like, I see.
Okay.
So I will let you make that decision.
I will set up and go first, I think.
You got it.
Just because I have no idea at this point what I'm doing, so I'm just going to set it up and go.
There you go. One suggestion I would make with the enforcers is to kind of don't spread out.
Okay.
You're going to spread yourself too thin, and when you start losing units, it can snowball really bad because of how elite they are.
Okay.
Kind of keep them tight packed. Pick like 3/4 of the table and just kind of play that.
Okay.
That would be my suggestion there.
Okay.
And then your striders are height 4. They are taller than everything else in your army. So everything in your army gives them cover.
Okay.
So that's another thing to keep in mind. And cover is just a -1 to hit penalty.
Okay. So...
And it's 12 inches from the edge. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fine. So if I were to deploy, and like you said, I can leave 2 off.
Yep.
Do I just basically just don't deploy 2 and then let you go and then put my 2 on?
You got it.
Okay.
And I wouldn't necessarily declare this until I deploy, but I'm going to let you know now. My Maligni are going in the tunneler.
Okay.
And then just so you can see how reserves work, these are going in subterranean strike.
Okay.
And you can only use reserves if your unit has an ability that says you can use reserves.
Okay.
There's no just like generic reserves ability.
Okay.
That's right. Trash.
It's all good.
Hey, you're moving today, unlike John and I when we did Old World. For everybody watching, this is going to be a 1,250 point game. Unit coherency is within 3 inches of the sergeant.
Okay.
And if it's I think it's 10 or more models, it's 6 inches.
Okay.
And when you move, you just move the sergeant, and then everybody goes within coherency.
Okay. That's really cheeky too.
Yeah. It's one of those,
movement.
yep. It can, once you really understand how it works, you can really use it to your advantage for move blocking and stuff like that.
Right.
Absolutely. But yeah, so Dan's got the enforcers today. It's just a pretty easy, but still pretty competitive 1,250 points. 2 units of assault enforcers, 2 units of regular enforcers. The units of regular enforcers will have burst lasers. The assault enforcer sergeants will have the power fist. I forget what they're actually called. Energy gauntlet, which, sounds a lot like power fist in my opinion. And we got 2 striders with the laser cannons, the tank busters, and then we've got a 4-man squad of peacekeepers, and then a peacekeeper captain with a friend, and a enforcer captain with a friend. And then I am rocking my rats today. I did debate on bringing the Night Stalkers down, but then when I realized that all my rats were still packed from when my buddy Bailey borrowed them, I was just like, that's not what we're doing. I'm not moving stuff just to move stuff. So it's going to be 2 units of Stalkers, 2 units of Crawlers, a unit of Maligny, 2 units of Nightmares, a Master Creeper, 2 Progenitors. One of them has a friend, a Rat Fiend, a Tunneler, and then Tunnel Runners. I actually got to play against this list for the first time.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, Bailey borrowed it. And it's definitely one of those things where when you play against it, you're just like, God, this is obnoxious. Like, this is awful.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Hills kind of work like forests.
Mm-hmm.
If your sergeant's on, like wholly on, you can see through it.
Okay.
And see. If he's not on, he can't see. If one of your models is on and it's not your sergeant, you can be seen. So it's almost like the way 40K obscuring works right now. Yeah. It's kind of weird, but and then all the walls and barrels and stuff, they're just height 1 barricades, regardless of how tall they are.
Okay.
So you can see over them, you can shoot over them, you can move over them. The only way you can sprint over them is to charge, and then they're hindered, but not for you, because you're enforcers. Okay. All of your units have a special rule called anti-grav, which for all intents and purposes just means you all have jump packs. All right, these are off the table. And then just so you're aware, in terms of activation efficiency, in the transport, off the table, I still have to activate them even if they can't come in. So it still counts as an activation. Okay. Double is the sergeant. Singles are not, I think. I have to double check that. I could be a liar. I think it's actually one of the singles is the sergeant. So it'll be the unpainted single will be the sergeant. So can't see through because they're height 6. But if I'm in it,
you can see through.
Yep. In and out, both ways.
Yep.
And then these are height 3.
Yep.
This is height 3, so you can't see it unless you're height 4 and you can actually see it, right?
Okay.
Because you can see over it.
So the forests are basically like the old forests from 9th edition. Once you're in it, you can see through it.
Yep.
You can be seen.
Or even like old fantasy,
yep,
where you can in and out but not through.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
You got it. What is this? Why are you here? Why are any of us here?
Why?
Bet you didn't think we'd be asking these deep questions.
I mean, I'm all about it.
Right. And then they are difficult terrain. So again, it's like charging. Treat them effectively as barricades. You can't sprint in and out unless you're charging, and then they're hindered. And then these we've just been cover over and cover in. Just for simplicity's sake, because there's no actual crater rules that I've seen.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm going to make it a thing. It's actually good that I'm using the rats and you're using the enforcers, because you're going to see a lot of different interactions that way. And 2 very distinct and different play styles, which is cool. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9. Okay, so that's why. All right. I need one of you handsome fellers. I guess this guy who's got no arms. We just call him Lieutenant Dan.
I resemble that remark.
Yeah, but you got your legs, so it's
true.
okay. It's okay.
Who knows for much longer? My family does have a history of diabetes.
Damn, that got dark. Oh gosh, I don't even remember what I said. Sometimes, especially now that the kids are older, man, especially like when we're driving,
yeah,
I'll just say shit. And I'm not even thinking about it.
Right.
You know, like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, your boy's seen a lot of shit in this day, so.
Well, and you know, like my daughter's had kind of a rough go at it too, and
Right.
you know, but it's like I'll just say stuff, man. I don't even remember what I said, but I know the term "crack baby" came up,
Mm-hmm.
and they were both just like, "What is that?" And I was just like, I should not have said that.
Right. You just look at the wife, and she's like, "Go ahead."
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Rather have them learn it from you
Right.
than learn it from anyone else.
Right. Than YouTube or
TikTok or wherever.
Right. All right.
No offense to you, YouTube.
So with these, normally a unit has to be within 12 inches of a command unit in order to receive an aura.
Right.
All your guys have a keyword called advanced training, so you don't have to worry about that rule.
Okay.
If you start your activation pinned, you can't receive an order during your activation. If the commander is pinned, you can't receive an order from that commander during your activation. So, again, the pins matter, but like if your commander's pinned, it won't affect anybody else's ability to do anything.
Right.
So we're going to put these progenitors, this progenitor with his friends right here, because it's funny. I like them. This progenitor who doesn't have any friends is going to go over here. And then the master creeper. Oh, man. Why did I do that? We play a lot of Minecraft. Okay. It's okay. Just know, my kids love Minecraft.
My niece loves
and by extension, I get to play it. And nothing is more frustrating than playing Minecraft with children.
I just want to go and help these pigs. No, build this house.
Right. Oh, man, I died. This game sucks. Have you thought about not being a dumbass?
Right.
Well, no, I haven't thought about that. Well, all right. Now you get to put your 2 Striders out now that you've seen. This does have anti-tank shooting.
Okay.
Hits on 5s. Like I said, it's not super like scary.
Right.
But only because it's not super accurate. Because like if you have any kind of cover, I'm hitting on 6s.
Right.
Yeah, the ray gun is 3 shots at 24 inches, AP3, with a whole bunch of anti-aircraft, anti-tank, devastating D2. And then their guns are 24 inches also, the Striders.
Okay.
I'm going to start getting out activation tokens. And then the next thing we do, we are all deployed. So now that we are all deployed, we make our command point rolls. So now you get all the dice, you roll them, and you're allowed 1 reroll per command unit.
Okay.
And you can't reroll a rerolled die. So I got a really good roll. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
All right, so I guess I have 2 units, so I'll reroll these 2. Okay, I got the same. So 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yep. So I usually just kind of put them all up here if I don't have like a spinner, because you can just kind of take them away as you spend them.
Right.
And then what you're going to do is you get to go first.
Yep.
You get to pick 1 unit on the table, and you get to activate it, and you get to perform actions. Generally speaking, the actions are going to be just like a move, shoot, things like that.
Right.
We'll kind of get more into it as we go. Some actions are long actions, meaning they take both of your actions.
Right.
An assault, I believe, is a long action, but you get a free assault if you move into combat with somebody.
Okay.
There's no like charge action. You either walk into combat, so take a normal action, or you double action, run into combat. And if you run into combat, it can trigger certain bonuses. But if you walk into combat, there's no bonuses. You just slap and simultaneously.
Right. So as far as the stat line goes, the Striders move 6 normally?
Yep.
It looks like?
So single action, move 6, double action up to 12.
Okay. So if I moved 6, I wouldn't be able to do anything crazy. So we'll do the Strider first, I guess.
You got it.
We'll go here. We'll just end.
So if you could get him out that far,
I mean, I could probably get him. I definitely could get him to like there.
You could at least throw shots at me, but then I can also throw shots at you.
Yeah.
Right.
So
yep.
I'll play a little more conservative on the first game and see what happens.
You got it.
And then
so he gets a token.
Yep.
And then I get to activate. Okay, so you got all that there. So I'm just going to those are peacekeepers, friendo. All right, see, we're gonna just kind of move these fellas right up here. And then once they're all moved, you get to go. I could spend a command point to activate again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to. You can only do that once before your opponent has to activate. So I can't just like spend 5 to activate 5 units.
Right.
And you can't do it if you went first on your first activation.
Okay.
So like you went first, you're not allowed to on your first activation, but now you could if you wanted to. And then whoever finishes activating first activates first at the start of the turn.
Okay. 12 get me. So yeah. If I wanted to go, if I wanted to like double, if I wanted to run more or less,
yeah.
I would just declare that and then they would go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if you wanted to move those assault enforcers up here,
yeah.
You just say, hey, I'm going to sprint them instead of advance them is the term.
Right.
We usually just use move, or walk. You just move your sergeant, and then everybody just has to be within incoherency. And then because you have anti-grav, you can just move over the terrain.
Okay.
And then if your sergeant can see, he can shoot, but then I can also shoot you. But because you're doing 2 actions to sprint, he won't get to shoot.
Right.
We're going to get cheeky so I can teach you. Are you going to double activate or anything?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to activate this handsome fella. He's my creeper. He's got exploding rats. All friendly troop units within 12 inches increase their AP by 1 for shoot and assault attacks. So I'm going to spend 1 to activate that. So I'm not going to say there's no static auras, but I haven't seen any static auras. You have to activate them with command points. That's what your command or you got me.
Yep.
He's going to move 7 because he's a fast little bugger. And then because it's funny, we're going to multi-activate here.
Okay.
We are within, so they move 7. I can't run over the wall, but I can move over the wall. And this isn't really going to do much. It's just to show you some processes. So we have moved them out here. We are now within 18 because that's my range. That's also your range for most of your stuff.
Yep.
I can see the majority of your unit, so there won't be cover. So normally I would hit on 6s, but because I'm a funny guy, I'm going to do what's called the blaze away. And what that does is it gives me 1 additional die for every blaze away weapon. Only blaze away weapons can shoot.
Okay.
And I hit on 8s. But if I get any hits, you get a pin token.
Okay.
Which won't really matter for them. But again, it's just to show you these processes. So I think the sergeant has a special weapon. So I got to roll him separately. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So I'm going to get 18 shots with my ray gun. Really, I should just grab another tray. It's going to be loud, but then I don't have dice going everywhere. I should have just grabbed my daughter's dice tray. She loves it when I steal her stuff. Hitting on 8s because it's funny. It is AP1 because there are troops in there within his aura.
It was really loud.
That was awful. I don't think I'll do that again. I'll find something else. All right, so there's there's another one. I got 2 hits, so they're gonna get a pin token. I'll pull one out here in a minute. My ray gun, my heavy ray gun, gets 3 shots because it's base 2. And it gets a hit. So that one's different. I gotta roll it separately. All right, so now, like I said, you get a pin token. They are pinned. When you are pinned, when you activate, you must spend an action to get rid of a pin, which means you're not going to be able to like sprint or anything like that.
Right.
There's some special rules that can either get rid of them before you technically activate, like headstrong. And then there's also going to be things, like I said, at the end of the turn, you can spend command points to get rid of them. But by and large, like I said, that's how you're going to control the action economy. These are AP1. What's the armor value on your boys?
The regular ones are armor value is
It'll be AR.
AR is 6.
Yep. So AP1, I need 5s.
Okay.
1 damage goes through. You have 2 hit points per boy.
Yep.
These are AP2 because the gun's at AP1 base. So this needs 4s.
Mm-hmm.
So I do 2 damage. You just lift a boy. And yep, the only rule is that the sergeant has to be lifted last. And then that's it, because I've activated 2 units back to back. Now you have to activate.
Right. Okay. We will activate. Let's just activate the regular enforcer or the regular peacekeepers.
Yeah. So what I would do is activate your peacekeeper commander.
Okay.
And spend a command point to activate his aura.
The Firestorm aura?
Yep, because it's a 12-inch bubble that lets you reroll a hit die.
Mm-hmm.
And reroll 1s for all damage dice for shooting.
Okay.
So it just makes your whole army shooting much more efficient.
Okay.
So you want that early so that if you do get in range,
right,
you've got that to... It does a lot for the Striders.
Yeah.
Because they only get 2 shots. So being able to reroll 1 hit roll.
Right.
And then they also have marksmen, so they reroll 1s baked in. So it's like, all right, you hit on 4s, you reroll 1s, and you're allowed 1 hit reroll.
Right. Can I move through my own guys?
You can move through anything. You have anti-grav.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's one of the funniest things about playing with Garrett when I use this army, because I'm just like doing everything.
Right.
And then he'll start doing, I'm like, no, you got to go around. And he's like, yeah, but you. And I'm like, enforcer's dog.
Right.
And he's just like, oh, this is awful.
All right, so there's that.
Yep. And then you pop their aura.
Yep.
So they've done 1 action or 2. Did you sprint to get there?
No, I just got one. I moved 1.
Okay. I don't think I'm within 18.
No.
But because you're height 3, you could see over your dudes here.
Mm-hmm.
So they still have another action. You could technically move them 6 more inches if you wanted. Or they can go into Overwatch, actually. And what that'll do, which not going to do a ton now.
Right.
But you can spend an action to go into Overwatch. And then that will guarantee that you get to use your charge reactions.
Okay.
So to use a charge reaction, you either have to have an Overwatch token or you can't have activated.
Okay.
If you're activated or if you're pinned,
you can't get either.
Yep.
You can't get it at all.
Now, if you're pinned and you have an Overwatch token, you can, but it's like worse.
Right.
But yeah.
Instead of -1, it's -2.
Yeah, that type of thing. Yep.
I mean, I guess there's not much else. There's nothing in range, and there's nothing else they're going to be able to do this turn. I kind of want to keep them centralized. So I think I'll just go into Overwatch. And,
there you go.
And do that.
Oh, and here's some more activation tokens for you too. Sorry.
And
the green side. Because some of them are double-sided.
And they activated. Okay.
All right. And because I like rolling dice, Dan.
We're doing it again.
You bet. I'm going to move them into the crater. And we're just going to do it again. And I'm just going to blaze away again.
Okay.
Because...
Is it within 12 of your duder or 12 of your that guy?
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to make
sure. No, that's fair.
That was
that's fair. And then you're within 18 of my leader. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 18 shots, hitting on 8.
2, 3.
I've done this before and rolled none with
there's another one right there.
36 dice.
Right.
And it's just like, all right, so these are on 5. So I kill one more.
Yep.
And then here is the heavy ray gun. Nothing. And they're already pinned. But the reason I did the blaze away here is because there's a good chance you would have had cover just from the angle of this blocking so much.
Right.
So then I'd be hitting on 7s. And mathematically, hitting on 7s is the same as doubling my dice and hitting on 8s.
Right.
And then they're done. I'll let you activate.
Okay. We will activate the...
Oh, I should turn on all chat, not top chat.
Either
Live
way.
chat.
Either way.
OP, please. Hey, what's up, Garrett? Yeah, I didn't realize that I didn't have the whole chat displaying. Sorry, dude.
We'll activate this Strider next. And he'll just go here.
And then I think you got me.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so then he will shoot at the tank.
Yep. So I'll let you pull his gun up so you can kind of walk through the process.
Yep. So range 24, I get 2 dice. So 2 dice, and I am. It is just SH, so 4s.
Yep. And you're re-rolling once because he has marksman.
Okay.
And then you have weight of fire 1 from your peacekeeper captain, which allows you to re-roll a single die.
Okay. So hitting on 4s.
Yep.
So re-roll 1s innately.
Yep.
So
that hits.
2 hits.
And you can't re-roll a re-rolled die.
Right.
So he has his shields.
Yep.
So you don't go to the damage. You just knock 2 of his shields off. Yep.
Okay. So I moved.
Sad face.
Moved, shot. So those are both of my activations.
Yep. And you got some more tokens. There's a few more there. I'll just put a bunch in the middle. And then, all right. So that's the Strider gone. So now we're going to move this cheeky fella up. Oh, God.
No, he's dead.
Yeah.
His raccoon wounds.
You just come off for now. And then we're just going to dump 3 shots back into you.
Not with anything yet.
And then he hits on 5s.
Okay.
So it's 3 shots hitting on 5s. I got 1 hit.
Okay.
It is AP3, and I believe he's armor 7. Is that correct?
Correct.
And it's anti-tank, so it cancels out your heavy armor. So I need 4s. I do D2 damage. So lows is 1, highs is 2. 2 damage, sir.
Okay.
So he should have 5 hit points total. That'll put him at 3.
Yep.
And because that's an anti-tank, he gets a pin. So if your gun would have resolved damage, same thing would have happened here. But because of the shield, that's what prevents the pin.
Okay.
I'm good. Go ahead.
We are...
Also, just a heads up, this thing is super fast. I believe it charges 14 or 15 inches. So, like, just to give you that heads up, homeboy can just, like, slingshot out there and catch you by surprise. Now, if I don't have line of sight, you take a -1 to hit penalty on your attack rolls when you charge. And if it's not a straight line, it's hindered, so you don't get the +1 to hit. Okay. So I could end up netting a -1 to hit from charging with it. But he already, I think, hits on 3 base. And I think homie has Frenzy.
All right. So they activated. They're
within 18. So you actually have a really cool order.
Okay.
I think it's called Penetrating Shells. It's towards the bottom. Yep, in the faction orders. High velocity ammo. There we go. So when you target a unit with the vehicle keyword, all your trademark weapons gain anti-tank and get bonus AP. So if you did that, you'd get 8 shots because the burst laser doesn't count because it's not trademarked.
Right.
You'd get 8 shots with anti-tank. So if any of them resolve damage, it would get pinned, and you'd ignore its heavy armor.
Okay.
So the way heavy armor works is if you do a damage and you don't have anti-tank, you have to re-roll your damage and confirm it with a 5-up. The only thing is that if you do that, you'll lose weight of fire and vicious, but you'll gain anti-tank and AP1 because you can't get both orders at once.
Okay. So it would probably be in my interest to do if I wanted to shoot the tank.
Yes.
So then I'll do that.
I think that one's 2, just so you know.
It is 2.
Yep.
So we'll just take that, put that back, and take this away. All right. So then operative. So they get 2 dice.
Yep.
Per.
Yes, sir.
And then the other one is
the burst laser gets 4.
4, but he's different.
Yep.
So 2, 4, 6, 8.
These are going to hit on 2 or 4s. I mean, because I don't have any mods.
Yep. So 4s.
Very nice.
Very good.
All right, so 3 of them go away because of my shields.
So then I'll just take these 3 and then just do that.
And then your AP1 from your order, I'm armor 8. So you need 7.
7s. 1.
All right, so I take damage. I go down to, I believe it's 4. And I now also get a pin.
And then the
burst laser you can roll.
Burst laser is...
There they are.
4 shots.
Yes, sir. And then, like I said, because it doesn't have the trademark, it doesn't get any of that stuff.
Any of the benefits.
Yep.
So 4 hitting on 4s. 3 hits. And then
8s, because you have no AT.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
1.
But now you have to confirm it because I'm heavy armor and you don't have anti-tank on that weapon. Is it a 5?
Nope.
Okay. So that's where heavy armor is really good.
Right.
Is if you don't have anti-tank, it can really cut down your efficiency and volume.
Right, right. Okay.
Okay. So that gets a pin token also. Let me grab that. So now I can't hit it with an order. Because that was going to be my next step, is to walk him up,
right,
haze grenades that thing, make it -2 to hit.
Right.
And then it just becomes a pain in the butt for you to deal with.
So that would have been something to do, like, just as far as like order of operations, to do that. Like,
so
first.
You would have been better shooting here to peel the shields than shooting there. But that's one of those things that, like, shields, that you just got to kind of play against them to learn it.
Right, right.
You use your volume to peel the shields, then you punch it with the higher damage stuff.
Right.
Okay, so if that's the case,
we're doing it.
So he's going to just go, wow. And then I'm going to spend 1 because I want to multi-activate here. And he's got to go, well, he doesn't even have to go around. He just has to go here. And then he's going to spend 1 for his order. So the multi-activate is not an order, technically, just so you know that too.
Okay.
And he's going to haze grenades that. So that's -2 to hit now. So I'm just going to throw something there so that I remember. And then that's my multi-activation. You may go.
Okay.
Yeah. And you've only got, like, I think, what, 2 or 3 units left to activate?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
We are going to... They're not going to get in range.
We will.
Rock you.
There it is. Please don't demonetize me, YouTube. Copyright strike.
Copyright strike. We're not even singing it in an English accent either. These guys are going to go. I don't know where I want to put them now. He scares me, but I kind of want to see what he does.
Yeah.
I kind of want to just like walk into combat.
Yeah.
And do stuff.
I hear you.
So we'll just move our little 6 this way, because you move a shit ton. So.
I do.
So we're just gonna slide.
15 is what he charges.
Okay.
And he has unflinching, so if you manage to pin him, he can still charge.
Okay. So we'll just.
He's coming. There's nothing we're doing about it.
Right. We're just gonna double move this way. Not all the way double move, but we're just gonna double move this way. And set up a little bit. Okay. They have activated, because I don't think I'm within 18 of that guy.
Well, they have pistols.
Yeah, so they're probably only like 12.
Yep, that's exactly it.
So yeah, they're definitely not within. So they activated. Oh. And they can go over. These guys can go over the crater.
You bet.
Okay.
As long as they have anti-grav, and I
just out of
think
curiosity.
The only thing that doesn't have anti-grav is I think the Pathfinders, but I wouldn't swear to that because I don't have Pathfinders.
Mm-hmm. And they don't have.
And then maybe the big actual shield peacekeepers, but I'd have to look at that too.
So peacekeepers, they have 18 inch range, I think.
Yeah, they have 18. Their guns are some of the best guns that those boys get.
So 18 from here. I would not have range, but the sergeant wouldn't.
And that's what matters.
Yeah, so that's the sergeant would not. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right, so we're just gonna scream these little duders out here. Wow,
we're going. Boss told us to move.
I do love this army. This is like, I never knew this game existed, but I knew this army existed.
And you were like, I'm gonna find this.
And like, yeah, since the first time
and learn this.
Yep, since the first time I played Kings of War, like 10 years ago in first edition.
Yeah,
I had seen like some of the stuff that they were talking about doing for this, and then I had seen some of them. I am going to spend 1,
okay,
and I'm actually going to end up spending 2. So like I've known these things exist for a while, and I was just like, man, these things, I love them.
Yeah.
So
double activate.
Yep, and then he's going to come up, and then he's going to haze grenades them, so they're -2 to hit.
Okay.
And the -2, what that actually is, just so you're aware, is it's cover and it's stealth.
Okay.
So that's not what that token's for. It's just a reminder for me, though.
Okay.
And then that is your go, sir. I'm ready to bash butts.
Yep, bash butts. My shirt's on the way, by the way.
Heck yeah.
So
I can't believe how many of those I've sold.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
I was really surprised. Like, I didn't realize how many people actually watched those videos. Because like they don't get a ton of views,
right,
compared to like everything else I do. But I didn't realize it was like the same 30 people watching them every time, and it was just like, oh, I really should start making these again, evidently.
Right. So just if the sergeant's on the hill, then the sergeant can, then everyone else can see.
Yeah.
Okay. But they're -2 to hit, so that's kind of, man.
It's funny.
It is funny.
Not here for a good time, sir.
Yeah, I'm here for a short time. Let's get it. So let's just go this way instead. Let's go this way instead. Three inches of that guy. So I'm not cheating.
Yeah.
Oh. And then I will spend 1 to double activate.
Okay. Do you want to shoot with them? I think you have range.
I think I do have range.
And I'm pretty sure you have line of sight. Yeah. You got a nice little line there.
Yeah, that's true. Let's do that first.
Yeah.
So why not? Just because it's fun.
It is fun.
So each one of them gets 3 dice.
That is correct.
Even the sergeant.
Yep.
Now. All right. So that's.
Yep. It says phase claws, but don't worry about it. Just
okay.
Dominator rifle it, because it's the phase claws are kind of a finessey, nuanced kind of thing.
Okay.
Easier to just give them the gun and the energy gauntlet.
So 12 dice.
You bet.
Normally I'd be hitting on 4s.
But you're going to hit on 6s.
6s.
But you do have weight of fire, so you can re-roll 1 die because you're within 12 of your commander.
Yep. So 6s. Not very good so far. So, and then I'll just re-roll that guy. 6.
And then your AP.
The gun. AP 1.
Yep. So my armor's 5. You're going to be on 4s, and then your commander gives you vicious, so you're re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm dead.
Nope.
No. All right.
2.
Damn, you're in a tight spot now.
Right.
And then if you wanted to multi-activate,
yeah, we'll multi-activate, and then we'll move this guy. How much does that count? I guess so at the start of every turn, do we re-roll for all the dice?
Yep.
Okay, so that's
they're use or lose, and then you can also still use them to remove like the few pin tokens you have to.
Yeah.
Because they do carry over. Like if you don't remove those pin tokens.
So we're gonna go here. We're just gonna move these 2 dudes up. I'm gonna spend 2.
You bet.
And then remove his command order. All friendly non-vehicle units within 15 can remove a pin marker.
Yep.
So I'll remove that pin marker just because
you can.
Because I'm doing the things in the game.
And then because the Strider's a vehicle, it won't get to shed it.
Correct.
But you can still spend 1 at the end of the turn.
And that is just an enforcer captain.
Yeah, you can just shoot some guns.
I'm gonna shoot. I guess I'll shoot that way and shoot both.
Yep. Are we within 18 of the commander?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
No. Okay.
I could do this. I could move this.
Yeah.
way.
Go ahead. I don't care.
And then now I'm within 18.
Yep. And then you should just have the same laser rifle.
Laser rifle. So range 18, 2 dice.
And I think his shoot value is the same as his friends too.
Yeah, 4s. Yeah.
Yep.
So -2 to hit, so 6s.
Yep.
But I'm re-rolling 1s because that's to wound, right? No, I get to re-roll
Weight
1
of
die.
fire. Yep.
1 die to hit. So 4s or 6s. Okay.
Sure, I guess you could.
All right.
And then 4s re-rolling 1s here.
4s re-rolling 1s.
2 more.
2.
You're doing it.
I'm killing them.
My little rats.
Oh no.
That makes me sad.
They're okay.
All right. All right. We're gonna sprint here, and then what do we got left? I've got 3 left. And you've got 2? 1.
1 left now.
So it won't even matter. Go ahead.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to make sure. It's like, all right, is there a way I can get ahead of you? No, there's not. Because if I can, I will, just so I can.
Right. Can we land on crates? Can we land on terrain features? Okay.
There's like certain terrain features you can't.
Right.
But again, yes, you can.
Okay.
And again, because you're cool, you can just kind of hop up there.
Right. I'm doing it. I'm going to try and do it well.
Yeah.
Do I just want to... All right, I have a goal for this game now. Now I just figured it out. Now I know what I want to do. All right, we're going to go this way.
What are we killing? What's the goal?
We're going over this way. We're just going to try and kill that guy.
Yeah.
We're going to kill this.
Okay.
That's all I want to do.
If we kill the tunneler and we kill the rat fiend, we've mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. That's my goal for the game.
I like it.
Learning and doing all... I'm going to try and do all of the things. And then... no, we'll go this way. We're going to just straight up... We're going to straight up TK it and just bash butts.
Yeah. Old TK's here for a good old-fashioned butt bashing.
Yeah. And that'll be all my activations.
All right, so I just get to go ham now.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to... Oh, that was stupid. So they'll just go up here. So they'll go there. Oh, these... They'll activate.
Right.
They can't do anything, but they'll activate.
I'm assuming they come out on the second round of activations.
Yep. Okay. I believe it's. I know it's turn 2. I believe it's 2 and 3.
Okay. And if they don't, the count is dead.
And it's still 9 inches away. And it's a move action to come in, so I can't come in and sprint or charge.
Right. They can shoot, come in.
Yeah.
Do anything else that you need to do.
Yep. And then because they came in, can't get an order.
Okay.
There's some nuance to that. Like, if they come in next to him, he can haze grenades them on his activation type of thing.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what we do. So we just put the sergeant here. Put the rest of them here. I think we just shoot you with a heavy ray gun, sir.
Prefer the naked ray guns.
Yeah. Naked mole rats.
New game.
I can see most of your unit from here, I think.
Yeah.
So we're going to hit on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's AP1, so I'm going to damage you on 5s. 3 damage. So I kill 1 dude, and 1 dude takes a damage. All right. And that should be everything. I don't think I have any units that are going to be on your half of the table. Nope. You don't have any on my half of the table yet, so it's a 0-0 game, sir.
Okay.
So that being said, I'm going to spend my 1.
I'll spend my 1 and
get clear this.
And clear mine as well.
1, 2, 3. I get to roll 5 dice. I get 2 shields, 3 shields back. That's pretty handy. So I'll get my pink shield die out here for you.
Then
all the activation tokens come off.
And then does the Overwatch token also go away? Or until...
Yeah, no, I think it does. I'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure it does, because as long as you're not activated, you're still eligible to do all that stuff.
Right.
But I would have to double check that one. Leave it or don't, doesn't matter to me. I'll look it up after the game. I'm not going to slow everything down to find out something like that.
That's fine. I'll just move. I'll just know that I can do it even if I haven't activated yet. So.
Yep. And then 2, 4, 5 command points. Now let's just gamble. That was not the best gamble.
I mean, gambling is gambling, right?
That's
we can
fair.
re-roll any amount or just
up to 2,
up to 2,
because you have 2 command units.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yep. I say, like, if you get a 1 on the green die, you should re-roll it every time.
Every single time.
The 1 on the orange die is most of the time going to be 1 or better.
Yeah,
right?
I have 1. There's 1 spot on it, so it's like. And
then,
those were all 1, so I'm not going to try and re-roll.
Yeah, the blacks, if you have a 1, you should usually just keep it.
Yeah.
And then you'll get to activate first, sir.
Okay.
So we are at the top of round 2.
Yep.
0-0 for everybody out there watching this. Fantastic.
From the last turn, you were telling me that to do this unit first.
If you want to clear the shields, like if your goal...
And then to activate him to then do this to go there.
Yep.
Gotcha.
The only thing is going to be, like, if you do this first...
Yeah.
I'm going to have the ability to activate this.
Right.
In between, because you can't double activate. Right? So, like, your first activation, you could do this, clear the shields.
Right.
Then I could do this and move it. But that's not necessarily a bad thing either.
Right.
Just remembering that your first activation, because you go first,
right,
can't be 2 in a row.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
I have to bring my guitar down here next time. Start singing. I'm not very good. I fake it really well, though.
That's all you have to do.
Right.
I think we're going to... I think we're just going to do that anyway. I think we're going to activate this. Activate that unit first. We're going to do the...
2 command points to get anti-tank?
Yeah.
You got it.
The high velocity
ammo.
High velocity. And then, can I split fire my unit, or
not unless you have a keyword that allows you to. Yep. It's called targeting systems.
Okay.
Yep.
We are going to move forward.
Yeah. Hello, friendo.
Hello, friends. And 3.
Yep.
3. And 3.
I'm here for it.
All into the tunneler.
So you got 3 dudes with the trademark rifle.
Yep. So that's 9 dice. I think 9 dice. No,
6.
6 dice. Let's take away 3.
It's the other guys that get 3 shots.
It's the other ones. Hitting on 4s. Yep. Hitting on 4s. Everything hit.
All right. So 3 come off for shields.
Yep.
And then you need 7s here because I'm armor 8 with AP 1.
Nothing.
Okay. But the shields are gone.
Correct. And then
which is helpful.
Right. And then I get the 4 dice.
Yep. For the burst laser.
From the burst laser.
And that'll be 4s and 8s. And then your 8s have to be confirmed with 5s.
Good luck.
Okay. So because no damage was done, I don't get the pin token this time.
Right.
And then they're activated.
They are.
So now, I think we're just butt bashing time, friend. We're charging. So you have to go straight line. If you can't go straight line, and the shortest possible route while going in a straight line.
Right.
If you can't and you have to curve, that becomes a hindered charge.
Okay.
Because I'm using a double action to charge, I get to add 1 to my hit rolls, and I gain fights first.
Gotcha.
So this is a tunneler. He's going to get... There it is. 6 dice.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he's going to hit on 4s because I charged. That is correct. So he normally hits on 5s. So on 4s. Because they're activated, they can't charge react. Okay. Otherwise, what they could have done is they have controlled fire. They could shoot me. But they no longer have the penetrating ammo. That ends with their activation.
Right.
So 4s.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. That's all of them.
I'll probably just pick them up here.
And then AP2. So 4s again.
I would agree.
So 1, 2, only 4 go through.
And 4 is enough.
Yep. No, they're 2 hit points each.
So 1.
You might as well kill the burst laser at this point.
And 2.
Now, you get counter swings, but only with the dudes that are alive. And I believe they're 1 attack each, and I believe they hit on 4s, but I could be wrong. They could be 5s.
So these are just regular operatives.
Yep. Enforcer operatives. And you're looking for their ass skill.
Their ass skills of 4+.
Yep.
But they don't have any...
It should say, like, assault weaponry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep.
1D. So 2.
Yep, 2 of them. And you'll hit on 4s.
4s. 2 hits.
And then you'll hit, or damage on 8s. Confirmed by... Yep. So because I won the assault, you have to move 6 inches directly away from me.
Okay. Starting with the sergeant as a normal move?
Yep.
Nice. So we'll go here.
And then he goes anywhere. And then I'm allowed a 3-inch consolidation any direction I want.
Okay.
But I cannot use that to engage you again.
Okay.
Again, cool thing about Plague, they have an order that lets them do that.
That's
so they
cool.
can just like charge you and then step back into you.
Keep going.
And what I think I want... Oh, God. What I think I really want to... Come on, man. To do is to just move it
to get
back here. Well, and to get cover.
Right.
There we go. So you're already activated, so you don't get marked as activated. But you do now get a pin token because you've lost the assault. Okay. And then...
My turn, yeah?
Maybe.
Unless you want a double.
I think I do.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, but he's going to get to shoot me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
because he has controlled fire.
Right.
And this comes off as soon as he activates. So you're going to get 2 shots.
Okay.
They're -1 to hit, but you're still re-rolling ones because of marksman.
Okay. 2 shots. 5s.
Yep.
2 hits.
Oh, rude. I believe he's armor 7.
And then the...
Yeah.
And it's AP 4.
Yep, so you need 3s. Yeah. You could actually just like delete him before he even gets there. You won't, though.
No, just 1.
And then it's D2 plus 1 damage.
So 3?
So 3 damage. Yeah. So that counts for 3 damage for combat resolution, too, though.
Okay.
So he gets 8 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 2s, because I could straight line you. Yep, hitting on 2s. That's not the right die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. All right. Big shock. They all hit. Oh, that's okay. I forgot to make you roll a nerve check, but I'm not worried about it. He has a. You would have made it with either die. It's a 1 die roll, but your nerve is 3 up army wide.
Okay.
He's AP 3, so I need 4s here. 1, 2, 3.
Just enough to kill him, yeah? Oh, no, he's got...
No, he hasn't taken any damage. The other one
he's got
did.
5, yeah.
But he is anti-tank.
Okay.
So we tied, which treats us both as having lost.
That's awesome.
So we just move 3 inches away from each other. You get activated, you get pinned. I get activated, I get pinned. And I have, I think, 2 hit points left. And I think you have 2 hit points left. Yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted to happen.
Yeah, joke's on you. I got to shoot with it anyway. And I got to shoot at exactly what I wanted
and
to.
now I got a straight line charge with those guys.
That's right.
So if I want to complete my objective for the game, I guess we'll go that way first. And we'll just go right back. They are within 6, so I won't have to multi-activate. Is that... So I guess the question is if I just walk into combat, I don't get any bonuses.
So we fight simultaneously.
Correct.
I'll be -1 to hit because I have a pin marker.
Okay.
So I'll hit on 4s instead of 3s. You'll hit on 4s. I'm armor 7 with AP 3. You're armor 6 with AP 1, except for your sergeant who's AP 2.
Okay.
And we'll have almost the same amount of dice. You're likely to win the combat.
Right. I guess that's the best way to do it.
You're just going to walk in?
I think so.
To save an action?
I think so.
Okay.
Why would I... Is there anything else that I can do with them that is worth anything? No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, I spent one of these.
You're too far away to do anything. Yeah. I guess I want to kill him, right? So let's do it. Well, if I charge with them, if I multi-activate and charge with them, it would take more than 1 activation, so I would get all of that. I would get the bonus for using both actions in charging, right?
Well, so like,
if I charge,
if
with
you
them,
charge here
right,
first, you're not going to have line of sight because
right,
he's height 4 and he's height 4.
Right.
So you're going to be -1 to hit.
Okay, so then that doesn't make a difference. Right.
But you'll still get fight first.
Right.
But if you win the assault and I don't die, I run this way.
And then I get to...
And then you can charge here. If you do it here and you win the assault and I don't die, your sergeant's there, I'm running this way and now I'm pulling them out of range.
Okay.
So it's really just dependent on how you want to do it. You only got to get 2 damage on me to kill me.
Right. So why not?
Doing that, you're going to hit on 5s, charging over your Strider like that.
Right.
And the other guys are going to hit on either 4s or 3s, depending on if you double action to charge me or single action.
So if I double action to charge you, I have to move 12 or
no,
more than 6?
Nope. It's just how many actions are you using?
I just declare
you
that
got
I'm
it.
double action.
Yep.
And then with the double action, then what are there bonuses I get?
+1 to hit.
Okay.
and fight first. So you're
Okay.
going to resolve your damage before I get
Okay.
to.
So then I will do that
Yeah.
with these guys.
You got it. There you go.
So, and then I just double action. So then I just basically just move the sergeant first.
Yep. And really, that's all you have to move.
Right. And then everyone else will just get there.
Yep.
So I could effectively do this.
As long as you're within 3.
Yeah. So within 3.
Yep.
And then here and there.
And then theoretically, I can't move if I lose.
But then nothing else can really charge.
But then I'll die. If I can't move, I die.
Okay. So that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Okay. So we did that.
But I think if you win this assault, it's because I'm dead.
Well, yeah.
Because if you only do 1 damage to me, there's a good chance I'm doing more than 1 pack.
Right.
All
right. So they're 2 attacks apiece.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 2 attacks.
And the sergeant needs to be rolled separate.
Yep. So 8. So 6, 8.
And then your base is 4 up.
So hitting on 3s.
You got it.
2 misses. And then
armor is 7.
Armor is 7. I have AP 2, so 5.
AP 1 on the base guys, 2 on the sergeant.
AP 1 on the AP 1 on the base guys. So 6s.
Yep. But you just need 2.
I got 1.
Well, you still got the sergeant to swing. Right. He gets 2 bonks.
Yeah.
2. It'll be
3s. Good chalk.
Oh no! I did not think it was actually going to happen. I'm hitting on 4s because I'm -1.
Anyway. Can I spend a command point to reroll?
And then AP 3. So I just need 2 of these to go through.
I agree. Hey, look. All of them.
1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 of your guys die. I get another damage. Because I won the assault, I get to clear my pin token.
But...
And you just go back as far as you can.
Right.
I'll let you reposition them however you want to.
Right. And then I will, just because I want to do this and because it's fun.
And I do get to...
You get to move.
And I still get my 3. Yep. Yeah.
So...
I'm still in charge range.
Yeah. So I will spend 1 to activate again.
Yep.
And then second verse, same as the first.
You got it. You're just going to hit on 5s, but you only need 1 to go through this time.
Yep. So there.
Do I have counter charge? Okay. I'm not going to use it.
Right.
Because I didn't let you know. But he does have a rule called counter charge.
Okay.
And he can't use it anyway because he's activated.
Right.
But if he wasn't activated, it also would elevate me a priority. So even though you'd have fight first,
you would also fight first?
Yep. So we just fight simultaneously.
And then we'll go there.
But like I said, I can't use it.
Right.
Because I'm activated. But if I'd have had an Overwatch token, I could have used it, for example.
All right. So second verse, same as the first. Hopefully a little bit better this time. 2, 4, 6.
You only need 1. So it could literally be the same.
Right.
It just can't be worse.
Right. All right. So 5s this time.
Yes, sir. Because you have a hindered charge because you didn't have line of sight.
Correct.
So you don't get the +1 and you get a -1.
Okay.
Yep.
So the +1 would... So the hindered counters
if you don't have line of sight,
right,
your charge is always hindered.
Got you.
Which negates the +1, and then lack of line of sight is what gives you -1.
Okay.
Yep.
So 5s. 2. And then...
You need 2 more dice in there. No, you don't.
No, I don't.
No.
Yes, I do. Because there's 4.
Yep, I thought so.
1 more.
There you go. And then you need 1 6 here. He's dead!
2.
The first.
Does he explode?
No. I'm trying to think if anything does. Zombies do, which is really funny.
And then, so now that they charged and did all that, they're just stuck?
3 inches in any direction.
In any direction?
You just can't tie up another unit with it.
So 3 inches for you. You go this way, and then I'll just move, 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 and move.
All right. And that was your activation.
Correct.
I'm not within.
I'll put.
But I am within there. Okay.
And a token there.
Do I want to do that? I kind of want to do that. I want to bonk. I like bonking.
Yeah, bonking's fun. Is there a threat of straight melee in this game? Like doing a straight enforcer melee, like assault enforcers.
So like with enforcers, it's
Yeah.
going to be a struggle because all their orders support shooting.
Okay.
They have solid melee, and they'll be good into very like Swiss Army knife like armies. Like they probably fare well into maybe Veer Myn and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All melee enforcers would just fold into another all melee that's actually dedicated melee.
Okay.
Like Plague can do a really good dedicated melee. Night Stalkers are very good dedicated melee.
Okay.
And that's where I think like an all melee enforcers list would just kind of fall apart.
Yeah.
Because anything you can do, they can do, but better. They might not have like the efficiency, but they'll have the weight of dice, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So part of me wants to charge you. Part of me wants to shoot you. I guess I don't have to make that decision yet.
It's true. You can
They're activated.
Correct.
Where's my... I can't even reach you there. I don't even know why he's back there. That was dumb. Well, I think we're just going to run that back again.
Okay.
Actually. I'm not within 18 there, am I? Nope. I don't think I am. Nope.
Of the sergeant? No.
No.
The unit, yes, but not the sergeant.
So I think we're going to move this unit up. And we're going to... blaze away. There we go. I would get there. 8, 10, 2, 4. All right. On 8s.
Good talk. 2.
And the big gun. 1! That's what I needed. So they get a pin.
Okay.
AP 1. Nothing.
Okay.
But we are going to multi-activate now to just be obnoxious.
Right.
And we're going to blaze away there.
At the 3s?
Yep, the 3-man squad there.
Okay.
I do have 1. Yep. All right, so they also get a pin. And then this is on 6s. Nothing.
Okay.
But they're not there to do damage.
Correct.
That's my 2 activations because I don't need to move them. And you, sir, may go.
Okay. I will activate these next. I will move forward. Yeah, we're just going to move. What's the aura on that one?
Okay. It's a 12-inch aura of weight of fire.
Yeah. So we're going to move up.
Yep.
Our normal. Spend 1 for weight of fire.
Yep.
And then shoot that guy?
You got it.
All right. So Peacekeeper Captain. Woo! 6 dice, it looks like.
Yes, sir. I would agree with that.
4s.
From where? Yes, I agree. I was looking at the back squad at first. Yeah, yeah.
So 4s. Terrible.
Okay. But 8s go down to 7s because AP 1.
Yeah.
And you can re-roll one of those hit rolls.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because he benefits from his own aura. There you go.
And then the AP is 1, so 7.
Yes, sir.
Good talk.
Okay, and no 1s to re-roll.
Nope.
So, all right.
Oh, do I need? I have a bunch of pin tokens out there, so I need. No, that's fine. I will double activate.
Yeah.
And then we'll move.
Well, and these guys with pin tokens haven't activated, so they'll just shed them once they activate anyway.
Okay. We'll move the Strider.
Yep.
I'm going to kind of go right there. Strider into the
Tunneler.
2 shots. 2 shots hitting on 4s.
Yep. You can re-roll 1 because of weight of fire from your duder. Okay.
Good talk.
Welcome to D8.
Right.
They are feast or famine.
Right.
All right. So you've gone. You're almost done, aren't you?
I have 1 Strider. I have all of the infantry and then this 1 Strider.
Okay. So we're going to spend 2.
Mm-hmm.
They get to ignore unhindered charges. I'll still get -1 for not having line of sight.
Okay.
But I won't lose the +1
to hit.
Right.
Okay.
So they're going to come charge in.
Where's this thing when I need her?
And then these are nightmares.
Uh-huh.
So we'll start with the little drill. The little drill gets 3 attacks. They're going to hit on 4s because I'm +1, -1.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Hit on 4s. There's a hit. And then they're AP1 with vicious. So it's going to be 5s re-rolling 1s. 1 damage, sir.
Okay.
And then the biggins are going to swing. That's going to be 8 dice. And they're going to hit on 4s. And they are going to be AP3. So it's going to be 3 more damage. And then you'll get your counter swings.
Okay. So, well, they are what? 2 attacks apiece?
Yes, sir. So you'll get 4 with the blades and then 2 with the gauntlet.
All right. So the blades, 4s.
Yes, sir.
1 hit.
And I'm armor 6 on them.
And they are AP1, so 5.
Yep.
Nothing. 2. Good
Okay.
talk.
So I'm going to win that assault.
By a bunch.
So my sergeant's here. So straight line sergeant to sergeant.
Yep.
So you're going to move 6 towards the woods.
So basically, I'm going to be at the woods.
Yep.
And then I'm pinned.
Yes, sir.
As well. All these pin tokens out here.
Yeah. That's like I said, that's where melee is like.
Yeah.
You can really now there's some armies that's not going to matter as much to. Right. Dwarves. But boop, boop, boop. So I'll take my 3-inch there. Okay. And I'm done because I can't multi-activate because I'm out of command points.
Okay. I will. I move this Strider 6 this way. You'll get cover.
He's activated.
Oh, that's right, because he got charged.
Yep, because I won that. And we tied that assault.
We tied that assault. That's correct. Well, then that makes this a little easier.
Yep.
I will activate him, spend the 1 to get rid of all the pin tokens on non-vehicles.
Is it all of them or 2?
I believe it's all of them. It might be 2. I could be wrong. All for 2.
Okay.
2. Yep. All right. So which one? Well, definitely want that one.
Yeah, you want to take that one off because they can still move and shoot.
Yep. So I'll leave it on.
They're going to have to make a nerve check because they're under 50%. That pin's going to give them a -1, but they're going to get to reroll because they're within range of him.
I'll leave it.
So you're going to be on 4s with a reroll.
Yeah, I'll leave it on them. That's fine.
Yep.
All right. You have that entire.
Yeah. Plus, I still have these.
Right. All right. So then we are just going to shoot. Enforcer Captain 18.
Those hills that you see on the table?
Yep.
Those are 3D prints. I found some STLs.
Nice.
They're modular.
That's dope.
So I got to get 1 more done up.
Mm-hmm.
But like now I can just do a whole cliff. I can print 4 of these and just have like an actual cliff.
You have like a side. Yeah, you can have like a cliff side. Yeah. That's dope. Water. You can do like a whole water scene,
Yeah.
terrain, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think because they're not going to go into the tunneler very well because they're just enforcer. They don't have anything crazy.
Yeah.
I think we'll just go into the rats just because it's funny.
Yeah, dude, smoke them.
So those two into those rats. They get 2 attacks each.
Yes, sir. And then the burst laser gets 4.
Yeah. Well, it's these 2 guys. They're just
just a captain.
and friend. So yeah, just two die each. They're both hitting on 4s.
Yep, 4s and 5s. And you can re-roll 1 die because you're within range. And then you re-roll ones. Yep.
2.
So 2 more rats die. So we're going to take these 2.
You can go ahead, sir. I'm out of command points as well.
Oh. Okay. Can we make it? We cannot. Big sad. I think we're doing it, friendo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just going to put them up on the hill. Oh no, my hill. I should be outside of 9. If not, we know I'm... There we go.
Intent is 9.
Yep. Outside of 9. So they're in. So we're just going to shoot because it's funny.
Okay.
And these are tunnel runners. So each one shoots 3 dice with AP2 and blaze away. So I can blaze away if I want to. You've got resilient. I'm going to hit on 5s. 3. So I think I'm just going to shoot. I don't think I'm going to blaze away here. So on 5s. That's not the right die.
It's close.
It was. I was missing a few sides. AP2, so I need 5s because those are armor 7.
Correct.
1, 2. Rough. All right, but they have resilient 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to re-roll either one of these. You technically get to choose, but I'm going to re-roll 1. 8, so it still goes through.
Okay.
So you're going to take 2 damage, which will kill the body. Okay. And that is their activation, sir.
Okay.
Those also go very fast. I think they're 12-18. They might be 12-15. 12-18. Let's fucking go.
But then I'm out of the range of him.
I mean, if you're charging, he doesn't affect melee. He only affects shooting.
I guess it's the EP1 on the rifles with 3 attacks, or EP2 with only 2 attacks.
Seismic won't do anything against my tunnelers or
Right.
tunnel runners.
So,
if it helps you make your decision, they roll 4 dice each at AP1 with vicious in melee.
I don't like that.
So it's going to be 12 attacks coming back. Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I'll take the 3 attacks each. We'll activate these guys next. We'll just shoot into them.
Give them the old blick wow.
Yeah.
Were you thinking about the tunnel?
I was. I was. All right, so 3 attacks each, so 9 dice. 1, 2, 3. 4s.
Yes, sir. I would agree with that. That's pretty good. You're within 12, so you get your weight of fire. And then these are armor 7, so you'll need 6s, re-rolling 1s.
4, 5.
God dang. Well, that'll kill 1 and leave 1 at a hit point.
Send one of mine to the hospital. I'm going to send one of yours to the morgue.
Right? Straight to hell.
Right. Go back to your hole you drilled out of.
Okay. So now...
I have 1 unit left, so you do what you got to do, and then I got 1 unit left.
Are we within range of them? No. Really want to be.
You can move up.
I'm going to be, actually.
And then...
You only have 1 unit left, you said?
I only have the three guys here. That's it. Everything else is activated.
So he's going to whip around here. And we're just going to shoot those 3 guys.
I agree.
Do I blaze away?
Am I getting cover?
I'm going to blaze away anyway, just to give you the pin. So it's going to be 15 dice.
Mm-hmm.
On 8s. Ah, there it is.
You got 1 white die close to you.
Oh, thank you. And then AP1, so 5s. 1 damage and a pin, sir.
Okay, so 1 takes 1.
Yep. And they are gone, and they get to go now. And they lose an action to shed a pin.
I'll do that. I guess I'll just fire back at the guys that just shot me, because, you know what?
Yeah.
Retaliation.
That's right.
So
because they can go to hell, too.
They can go straight to it. All right, so... so we're just going to get six attacks? Yeah, because the burst laser's still there, so there'll be 4 attacks. And then...
Yep, and if the burst laser hits, I get a pin token.
Yep. So 4s. 4 attacks with the regular lasers, the rifles, 4s. 3 hits.
And then 5s.
And then 5s. 1 wound.
Rude.
Kill a guy. Burst laser.
There's their pin.
There's the 3 hits. And then no AP.
So 5s again.
2.
So we need to pick up 1 more. Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
All right. Now I just get to go, right?
Yeah, you just finish up the rest of your million activations.
They're gonna shoot here.
Okay.
He's got a grenade launcher.
Okay. Rude.
Yeah, it is.
He's kind of rude. 1
shot. It doesn't hit. It has blast, so you roll a die to determine how many hits. So unlike Warhammer, where you roll volume first,
yeah.
Here you roll hits, and then each hit can generate more volume.
Okay.
All right. So oh, good. I'm actually just over half strength. I was a little worried about this squad.
Should have shot at them again.
All right. We're going to shoot my pistols there.
Yep.
Those are stalkers. So we'll start with the chem thrower. 2 dice. Hit. So it has hit burns, which is what flamers are.
Okay.
They always hit on 4s. Generally can't be modified, can't be re-rolled, and they can't target aircraft. 2 hits.
Yep.
So technically, because I hit you, you would take an active, a nerf check, and then if you fail it, you get an activation token.
Okay.
But you're already activated, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
And then 6s, because there's no AP, nothing. And then the 6 pistols on, I believe, 6s. You bet. 6s. I got 1. I got that 1 dude.
We're doing it again.
Yeah. The grenade launcher first. It hits.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
What does it do?
I think it's blasty too, but that's what what does it mean? Oh, it's D4 plus 1.
Oh, good.
So 2 hits. There's no AP, so on 6s. So I did 2 damage.
Okay.
But these are toxic. So every time I do a damage, I get to roll a die. And if it's a 6 up, it does an additional damage, but it can only do 1 additional damage per. Right. So each 6 does 1 more damage. So it does 3 damage total.
Okay. So the sergeant's down to 1.
And then his friend has a ray gun. It actually doesn't hit. What a shock. All right. And then he's going to come up here. And then I guess you're just out of 12. I guess if you're within 12, I'll throw some shots at you. But
right.
And then I'm within 6, so we're good there. And then it's just these handsome fellas here. I'm going to sprint up here. Okay. And then just this guy. Just this one little Jasper here. So he's going to sprint out here just to give them a reroll on their nerve check that they're going to have to take.
Okay.
And that should be everything. We're both out of command points, so pin tokens have to stay on the table.
Yep.
I'm going to roll my nerve check real quick. I believe I need a 6 because they're under half strength, and then the nerve, or that is a -1. It's not a 2. I get a reroll. It's not a 3. They're dead.
Okay. So then we'll just go.
So you've got.
He's under half, so I have
He's all alone.
Right.
So he's -2.
Okay.
So you need a 5 with a reroll because you're next to your duder. Nope. So he's dead.
They're below half and pin, so -2.
-1.
-1.
So you need a 4.
No.
But you got to reroll.
No.
All right, Garrett.
Garrett, he's calling you out.
They're not under half, so you're good. And single model units don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
So now, all the activation tokens come down. I would actually, well, technically we would have scored our own, but I'm not worried about that. I think I have this one.
You have the one, yeah.
Because it's in thirds and then half.
Yeah.
So I would just have some points on you for that one.
Okay.
Because you're going to have more unit strength over here than I will, because these are just unit strength 1. These are both unit strength 2. And that's the main thing. Like I said, this isn't exactly how it scores, but it gives you an idea as to what we're doing. If there's an objective marker, like a physical marker on the table, just like a 40K one, that's the same thing. You can't control that with vehicles or things with the beast keyword.
Okay.
But those things can contribute to missions like this, where you're scoring based off of table control rather than objective control.
Okay.
So that means you're going to get to go first, because you finished activating first, and we get to
roll all your shields back.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Watch out. I get 1.
It's going to die this turn.
It might. It might.
It's going to die.
Just wait till you play against the Asterians.
Yeah.
Because they just have shields on like everything. Like that's their gimmick.
Right.
So it's funny because they just fold to just like high volume. And that's one thing enforcers can bring.
Yeah.
So like when I've played against Austin, he's just like, this is awful. Because I'm just like, I'm throwing 1,000,000 dice at you.
Right. So command points, yeah?
Yeah. You still have your commanders.
Yeah, my 2.
I still have my commanders.
I think I'm gonna
4 again. You just re-roll the blank ones, man. Didn't you have 2?
And I had 1. Thinking about re-rolling the 1, but then it's a blank. Okay, that worked.
There you go.
I have all the command points this turn.
I have 4 still, or again, depending on how you want to look at it.
9.
So we're at turn 3.
Yep. Oh. I'm scared of that side of the table right now. We
will rock you.
We will try.
Yeah. That dude still has a pin marker, yeah?
He wasn't.
Because we tied on assault. Yeah.
Yep.
So because he couldn't remove it from your commander,
right?
And then they still have a pin marker.
Yeah.
Yep. But he doesn't have one.
Right. He doesn't. He's going to do some stuff.
So if you're dead set on killing this thing,
I am kind of. Not really,
I was gonna say, if you are, like, your best bet is to pop here,
Yeah.
do your aura, pop the shields.
Right.
I'm either gonna move away, which you can't control,
Right.
or I'm gonna charge, but you're gonna want to kind of like move block me then, right? Like, you have a few different options, because that thing will come in. I don't care. Like, the worst thing you're gonna do is kill it when I charge.
Right. What do I want to do first? Let us. How many wounds apiece?
3. Armor 6, 3 hit points, and they have counter charge, so they go up a priority because they haven't activated.
Right. Okay. So let's just do that. Let's do what I want to. Yeah, let's do what I want to do. So we'll activate him first.
Yep.
We will spend 1 for his aura for Firestorm. We will move forward a little bit just to kind of
absolutely keep me from being able to shoot your
get in the way.
Duder. Yeah. So when he activates, if I'm still here, you can steady aim, which means you don't move. All you do is take a shoot action.
Right.
You ignore 1/-1 to hit penalty, so you wouldn't have a penalty for shooting over your guys to hit me then.
Okay.
Just so you know that's how that would work.
Okay. So then we'll just shoot into that guy.
You bet. 6 dice.
6 dice. All the dice.
Every die in the room. Are you prepared to die over a die? One of us is.
Mark Isaac usually is. Just don't touch his dice. Hitting on 4s. I get 1 re-roll.
You
right?
do. Way to fire. Okay, so one of them goes away from my shield.
Okay.
And then these are on 8s but 7s because you're AP 1, and they have to be confirmed with 5s. All right, and you get to re-roll 1s. Okay, nope. That's technically a re-roll. So that just does damage.
Okay.
You don't have to confirm it. Okay. So Vicious will actually override Heavy Armor because they're both technically re-rolls.
Okay. So I did a damage.
Yep.
Okay.
That goes down to 3. So they're activated.
Yep.
So what do we want to do? I don't want to do anything over there just yet because I know what you got sitting over there, and you're not in a hurry to charge me either.
Nope. Probably should have done something different and let that
whatever,
happen.
dude. This is how you learn.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just gonna get charged by a bunch of rats this turn.
We're gonna move these fellas up.
Makes me unhappy. I'm gonna get ray gunned and then.
You're absolutely correct because we're gonna blaze away here.
Yep.
And that's to put a pin token on you to shut off your controlled fire. See, you're catching on pretty quick. You're on to my shenanigans.
I should have, but whatever. I set my goal. I'm going to try and accomplish my goal.
So, and here's the heavy. All right. So these are on 7s.
Tip.
Nothing. But they do get a pin. And that's what I needed. All right. So now we're going to multi-activate. I'm just trying to decide what I want to send. I don't know if the nightmares are in charge.
Send the balls.
I don't think I'm in range there. I could send them. I can see you. I think that's what we do, and I think we give them teeth and claws.
Do I have to pay extra for that? Or?
No.
That comes with it.
Yeah. That's included in the service, sir. But I already have Vicious Assault, don't I? I do. I think we just send it, man. Fuck it, we ball.
Right. Worst case scenario is what? They die?
They die, right? That's it. It's going to be 8 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
2, 4, 6, 8 on 4s. Hey, that was pretty good. They're AP 1, so I'm going to be on 6s.
Yep.
But I'm vicious, so I reroll 1s. There's a 1. All right, so there's 2 damage, but you have Resilient 1.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 damage.
Okay. I'm still alive.
Yeah. And now you get to just like crump the shit out of me.
Swing back.
6 attacks. Yep. You're going to be on 5s because you have a pin token, though.
Yep. It saved you, at least for that guy.
Whew.
Right.
That'll damage me. So we both did 1 damage.
Yep.
So that'll lift a bottle. Yep. We both lose.
We both,
we both are pinned. We both
move
3 inches away from each other. All right. Which is here. And
then I'll just move 3 that way.
And they're also activated.
Yep.
But now I'm under half strength, so I could lose him on a nerve check.
And then activated.
They're all expendable here, though.
It's true. I would agree.
And then it's your go.
Okay.
That was so stupid.
I don't know what I want to do over there. Do I sacrifice one for the benefit of the other? They're both
That's not going to benefit you.
I know.
Because like if you walk into combat, I fight first.
Right.
Because they have the counter charge.
Right.
Yep.
I think we're just going to shoot here, just kind of shoot away.
The Strider?
Yeah.
Steady aim it?
Yeah.
So you can hit on 4s, re-rolling 1s with a single die re-roll?
Yeah. There's nothing else I can do for him, right?
No, he doesn't get a lot of order support. That's why that Peacekeeper Captain is so integral to the way that list is built, because it keeps those Striders just efficient.
Right. So I gain the +1.
You ignore a -1.
Ignore the -1.
So it'll be 4s, and then he
yeah.
has Marksman, which is reroll 1s, and then he gets the Peacekeeper Captain.
Yep. So 4, so I get a free reroll. Yep. So 2 hits.
AP 4, and I'm armor 8, so 4s.
4s. 1.
And then it's D2
+1.
+1. So if you get highs, it's dead. All right. So it's at 1, but it now gets a pin token too.
Yep.
A little rude.
Rude. Just because.
You gonna multi-activate?
I might. I have all the command.
Chip that last damage off of it.
I have all the command points and not a lot to do. So
that's fair.
Sure. What do I want to activate though? The Strider moves, get cover, and then I'm -1.
Well, the Strider either moves or shoots.
Oh,
because it's still got the pin token.
Oh yeah. So I can't do anything anyway.
Nope. You've got your command unit.
Yep.
You could,
and that's it. And then those 2.
You could shoot here.
Yeah.
And you could give them the anti-tank buff if you wanted.
Yeah.
Or like over here.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll activate them.
Okay.
I'm going to spend. I guess I'll spend the 2 for anti-tank rounds.
Yep.
I can only do 1 order.
Yep. So you can't use the aura either.
To drop the pin token. That's fine. So we'll do that, and then we'll move. So we'll move.
No, but you'll have enough command points. You can just drop the pin token at the end anyway.
Yeah. So we'll go there.
Yeah.
There. Actually, we'll just do that instead because it's fun. We'll do this instead.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna do what we can.
I'm gonna make it do what it do.
Mm-hmm. Anti-tank +1. Okay. All right. So it is. I get 2 4 attacks. Yeah, 4 attacks. Yep. So 4 shots, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
I get to I get
Nope.
all that
because you did the penetrating shells. You get
Right.
one or the other.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's
But
right.
now you're gonna be on 7s with
instead
no rerolls,
Right.
rather than 8s. You got him.
Hooray!
So like if you'd have used the other one,
Right.
none of that would have went through.
Right.
So it's one of those like, you did it. You achieved your goal,
I
sir.
achieved my goal.
Right up top. Yeah.
And now I get to play the game.
He's now beat the game.
I can retire as champion, number 1 in the world,
Champion of the tunneler.
right?
So that was your multi-activate, right?
Multi-activate.
Okay.
Yep.
So I've got this little feller. What are we looking at? That's a makeable charge. So we're gonna activate this duder. And we're gonna spend 1 to pop his aura of bonus AP for troops.
Yep.
Actually, oh god dang, that's spicy.
Do it, coward. Do it anyway.
Yeah, all right.
Risk it for the biscuit. We're doing it because if he dies, his aura goes away too, right?
Yeah.
Do it anyway. Can you kill 3 dudes?
Maybe. We're gonna find out. He theoretically can.
Mathematically, it's possible.
No, he can only kill 2 mathematically.
Oh, man. But I might be able to kill him back.
So really, instead of the aura,
No. Do whatever.
I'm gonna tooth and claws him.
Do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah. So it's 2 attacks. He's gonna hit on 4s with Frenzy 2. So Frenzy is way to fire, but for melee. So I get to re-roll dice.
That's not the right time. Good thing they
both of them hit.
Yeah.
These are AP3, so they're going to ignore your resilient. So I'm damaging on 4s.
Yep.
And I believe it doesn't matter. So these are devastating D2. So the first one, and then the second one just kills a guy.
Okay. I can't kill that guy. No, there we go. We'll do that just to make sure coherency is cool.
I mean, it's still funny.
It is.
And then you get your 4 swingbacks on 5s.
One.
I take a damage, but I do win the assault.
Oh, that's true.
So which one of those is your sergeant? All right. So he's got to move back 3 inches, which I believe you can still go on because you have anti-grav.
It would be like here, technically.
And just put him on the other side of it.
And then he would follow.
Yeah.
Hey, they're still activated, and they're still pinned.
But, yeah. Man, that's also real tempting because he's activated. And it gets rats up there. Do I want to multi-activate? I could hit them in the booty. Let's do it, son. So we're multi-activate.
Can you multi-charge in this game?
No. Oop, I will have to go around. I don't think I have line of sight either. So I'm just gonna move him for now.
Okay.
2, 4, 6. So it's 7 boys. So it's gonna be 14 attacks hitting on 6s. Because I didn't have line of sight. Yeah, all right. That was 1.
Green 1 and then that black. Oh.
That's pretty good.
Pretty solid.
And then 6s again. 1 damage, sir.
All right. And then a bunch of, and then attacks back into the squad.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 2.
Yeah.
Because they're shooty boys.
Enforcer captain gets 2 and 3, looks like. So, and then the Duder has 1D, and then the Captain has 2.
Yep.
So,
should be 4s and 5s.
1.
We tie.
So guess what? We both suck.
Yeah. You're pinned. I'm pinned.
We both move 3 inches directly away.
That's right.
So that actually kind of helps me achieve the goal of what I wanted to do.
Get away from me?
I mean, be on the other side of the board.
And then my boys get a pin. Also, do you have anything left to activate?
I have the 1 Strider. And then I have this just those 3 over there.
Oh yeah.
We're kind of playing chicken with that side.
Same issue over here, right?
Yep.
Neither one of us is in a big hurry
to do whatever we got to do. I think I'm just going to. Do I want to shoot? It's fun to shoot that guy.
Yep, he's going to be like -2 or -3 to hit though, because he's got small unit. He's stealthy, so it's at least -2.
Yeah. Or do I want to shoot those guys and help the cause?
Yep. And then I think I'll just have cover on those guys.
Yeah.
So it'll just be the -1.
I think it'll just be. I think I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to take the 2 shots on those guys.
Yep.
Because I'm pinned, I don't get any. Do I can still benefit from him,
I believe so.
Correct.
I believe so because you're not
within
issuing
12,
the order.
Right. So within 12, so I get the reroll and then the reroll 1s to wound.
Yep.
So
should be on 5s because I have cover.
Yep. I get 1 reroll. So 2 hits.
And then 2s.
2s. Good. So 2.
All right. Does the first one kill a boy? Highs it does.
Nope.
And then so 1 boy dies.
Yep.
All right.
So then he activated. I mean, I got to do it, right?
You get to.
Yeah. So we'll multi-activate. I'm gonna not walk into combat.
So you're gonna do the one that's not pinned.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. So like, if they walk into combat, I technically fight first.
Right. I don't want that.
Nope. We just get the crackheads at the same time, buddy.
And I can just do a normal just move.
What?
I can just I don't. Oh, I have to go in a straight line.
Yeah.
Never mind. Straight line. So straight line there, straight line there, and then you'll get right there.
Well, the sergeant's the only one that has to go in a straight line. Everybody else can go wherever you want them to. So.
I mean, I guess I can technically just go that way and do that because the sergeant's right there.
Because I move directly away from him when I run.
Right. All right. So they get to do cool stuff. We get to fight at the same time, right?
Yeah. I'll let you roll your dice first.
We do whatever we got to do. All right. So 2 from the leader, and then each one of the rest of them do 2.
Yes, sir. But they're different profiles.
Yep. So here's from the regular duders.
Should be on 3s because you charged.
I did 3s. Good talk.
Oh my god.
Good talk.
There you go.
There we go.
And then he's AP 2 and I'm armor 6.
So 4s. Yep. 2.
Okay, so I take 2. 1 has a hit point left. And then here's my 8 swingbacks on 4s.
That's so much better.
Yeah, they're not cheap. Then these are AP 3, so I need 3s here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So I kill 2.
Yep, and I'll win the assault.
Yep. Oh no, I get to move directly back, but I can't move into the bush.
No, but you can move because if you can't move, you die.
Right. So it'll be.
So we're gonna actually. I think we just stay there now.
Well, yeah, because.
Well, actually, I think we come here just so I can make sure I have that straight line.
I think.
And that was not your multi-activate.
That was not my multi-activate, no. But I will multi-activate the other squad just because it's fun.
Okay.
Even with you still get counter charge. You get all that stuff.
Yep, because I haven't activated, and I'll get fight first.
Yep. So
you're going to get all 8 swings before you even roll a die.
So
I'm just going to shoot you.
I'm probably just going to shoot you.
So actually, if that's what you're going to do, there's an order. It gives you marksman, and it gives you AP1. I don't remember what it's called. The other one you might consider giving them
precision
is
fire.
What's the other one? Something about like for the. It's not for the emperor. The council expects.
Okay.
That's another one you might consider.
Okay.
They can't be pinned for the rest of the turn, and then they go into Overwatch, which means you're going to get your counter charge if I charge you.
Okay.
Either one of those would be good. They can't because they're pinned.
You
can't order them.
Oh, I can't order them anyway,
yep.
So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just going to shoot you on 5s.
3 shots on 5, sir. 5s and 6s.
Nope. Good
All right. But they're not pinned anymore.
No, because they activated.
Yeah. But now they're activated.
And go ahead. The floor is yours, sir.
He's going to shoot.
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. No, he's not. I mean, he is, but he's going to come on down because the water's fine. All right. Well, they're activated, so I don't have to worry about them counter charging. So we're just going to charge it here. Get my 8 dice. These will be on 3s. Drop that one. Oh, no.
Let's roll a bunch of 1s.
And then these are on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's all I need to worry about.
Yeah.
All I needed to know.
They are my favorite.
It's a whole army of those guys.
You could. It wouldn't be as many as you think. I think the Nightmares, the 3-man squads are. God, what are they? They're not like 117 points. And there is a rule of 3 in this game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's again also just based on the size of the game.
Yep.
They're just gonna run up here. All right, and you, what are you gonna do? You haven't really done anything yet.
Well, they've kind of been behind the bush the whole game.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta hide in the bush, man.
You know? A rat in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
A bird in the rock is worth stone bush. What? And then I think this is the only thing I have left.
Yes.
I'll just shoot these guys again.
Okay.
I'm going to blaze away so I can just roll all my dice because I pulled 18 out. And you have cover. Oh!
Just enough.
And then the big one. You're already pinned. Not that that's going to matter. Oh! On 5s, nothing. 6s, 1. I think that kills his friend.
And it kills the friend.
So command units, you're not under half strength, but command units don't ever have to roll
pin test?
Nerve checks.
Nerve checks.
Yep. I think that's everybody. I have 2 pin tokens.
I have none because I'm about to spend my last 2 of them.
Spend this to drop this one.
And then I don't think I can do anything else.
And then I owe you a nerve check on this big 7 or 6 model squad.
Yep.
I don't think a 4 will make it. I know a 3 won't make it. And then the lone friend back there, he's also dead. The tunnel runner.
Okay.
Oop, and you don't have any you need to roll, right?
No, I took off all the pin tokens. And
well, you're not under half strength.
Yeah. Well,
you're at he's got to take 1 at -2.
5. I think I'm okay.
Yeah, if you got a 5, you're good because they're nervous 3.
Yeah.
And then when you're the last model alive, it's this one. You words have a unit strength of 0.
Okay.
I knew I would get there.
It's okay. We all got there.
Yep. All right.
Turn around. All right. So I lose that one, but I rolled really good on that turn.
Yep. Ooh, there we go. There we go.
Have my 2. Well, that's definitely getting rerolled.
So I got 6.
I have 7.
Ooh. Well, you get to go first.
All right, let's get rid of all these activation tokens.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I would have spent my last one to get rid of this nerve token.
You're fine. You're fine.
I overlooked them. Hey, you can have that one back.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, you bother me, kid.
Yeah.
What the hell am I going to do? I think...
Kill some rats.
I'm going to try. We are going to... I don't need to do the I guess the 8 extra, the high velocity rounds. AP1 is really good for...
It gets my army, yes it is.
It's really good. So do I activate them?
But it's only the trademark weapons that get the...
Right, the faction ones.
Yep.
So... Well, that's... Where do I want to go first? Because I know once I do it, you're going to multi-activate and go.
You betcha.
So, we're going to bash butts, right?
It's what we're doing. It's what I'm here for.
We're going to try and do. All right, so you're within. I could charge you there. That's not probably a good idea.
With the little lone dude?
Yeah, the little lone dude.
He only has 1 hit point left.
I would have to go through my own dude, so I wouldn't get any benefits to charge. Well, the lieutenant.
He can run.
And then...
but I don't think I'll be able to get out of your range.
Okay.
Like I can do a move directly away from you, but I don't think I'll be able to get out of your range.
Because the range because it's just my full on move, right?
Which is
12.
Yep.
I mean, 12 would get me to basically there.
Yeah, and I think once I hit that armor container, you could still touch me.
Yeah.
Without touching the nightmares.
Yeah, and I would have to make a straight line. I would have to come this way so I don't touch the Strider.
They fly.
Oh, that's right. Derp.
They don't technically fly, but yeah,
they float really nice.
Right. It's a lot like Starship Troopers, the book, right? Like that kind of thing.
Yeah. I feel like it's like anti-grav boots, and you're just kind of just like
it's basically using Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man more or less.
Except he does fly.
Right. All right, so we will. I think we're going to. Do I want to do anything cool with them?
I just find them to be a very interesting mix of like Halo and novel Starship Troopers, mobile infantry.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason, I know why, but when Paul Verhoeven made the movie, he was just like, nah, it's not what I'm doing. He didn't even read the book, so.
Right. I don't think, because I don't have any extra cool orders that I can do, I don't think.
You can shoot twice.
Yeah.
But only with trademark weapons.
Yeah.
And it has to be 2 different units that you shoot.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
And you can move, shoot, move, which you can use to get into combat.
So move.
Which is kind of cheeky.
Which is what the go.
Go. Yep.
I think I might do that.
And you can shoot a unit you're not charging. Like you just get to, and it's not a double action though. So we'll fight simultaneously wherever you combat at.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yep.
I
like go with jet bikes because they move 12.
Right.
So I can pop them out, dump a bunch of dice, pop them back.
Right. Sounds like Old Town.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're gonna do go. So we'll faction 2 to go.
Yep.
With the Peacekeeper captain. And
yep.
Dude. So then we'll
A little brosif.
Little sixer to move here. Shoot at
whatever you like. The world is your oyster.
So I'm gonna get charged by the rat squad anyway.
Multiple, yes.
So you can't shoot me if I'm in melee, correct?
Well, we don't stay in melee. Remember, we always separate.
Always separate. That's true.
But depending on how everything goes, like if you win the assault, I can't shoot because I get marked as activated.
Right.
But if you're banking on winning that assault,
right, I'm not.
No, that's like about, I was say that's like 30 dice coming at you.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna shoot. I was thinking like shooting them.
Yep.
And then just walking into combat with that guy.
That makes sense. At worst, I kill you.
Yeah.
Well, because it's 2 attacks at 2 damage each.
Right.
Actually, I can't even kill you because your captain's 3 hit points.
Right.
And you should statistically kill me because I only have 1 hit point left.
Right. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to shoot.
Yeah.
Both the guns here. Then
you got it.
And then I'll do my go. My other part of my go.
My do.
Yep.
Do.
So 366 or 68? 68?
Yeah. It should be 4s and 4s.
4s and 4s.
But no way to fire, no vicious this time.
No, that's fine. 2.
Bleh. That's the noise they make when they die. It's awful.
I'll move my extra 6 and go here.
All right, here's my 2 swings real quick. Oh, there's 1 hit. That's dead boy.
Okay.
Because it's AP3.
Right.
He still gets his swings though. Because I don't have counter charge.
So we'll just move him anyway, and then he'll get 4 attacks. 4 attacks.
Yeah, because the captain gets 2 and he gets 2.
Yeah.
And it'll just be on 4s because you don't get any charge bonuses.
3 hits.
And then 3s because I have not a lot of hit points. Or
2.
Armor. Yep, he's dead. So you win the assault.
Hooray! I just get to stand there and be cool.
I mean, you get to move 3 inches. I mean, he's activated.
Because
I'm here for it.
got nothing else to do. He's going to die anyway.
Right.
So I'm like, meh.
We ball.
Right. Don't do it. It's a trap.
Just going to charge this guy.
I think you should.
These guys aren't as silly as those.
Right.
Because they're the shooty ones.
Right.
But it's still...
It's like Tervagants to Hormicons.
Right. 10. So it should just be 10 dice. Yep. Hitting on 4s. They have guns, but their melee is still better than shooting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6s. 2 damage. I believe that puts him at 1, doesn't it? Because he's a captain.
Enforcer. Yeah, he's got 1 left.
Yep.
So my 1 attack back.
He should have 2. You said because he's the captain.
Oh
right?
yeah, he's got 2 attacks back. 2 hits.
On 5s?
1 win.
I win!
Kill a guy. Oh, no.
So he's pinned and activated.
And we get to move.
You get to move 6 away from me. Yeah.
Oh, man, look at that.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That's what he says. But you're going to shoot me anyway.
True story.
So I think I just go ahead and multi-activate and charge you.
I agree. And
then I'll move these guys in a minute. Actually, we're going to do his 3. We'll charge here. Okay. Go ahead and do your 2 shots at -1 for controlled fire.
Both hit.
Okay, a little rude. And then 2s. I could just lose them both here. All right, so the first one dies, and then if you get a big number, the second one dies. Okay. So, I didn't like them anyway, friend.
They aren't my favorite.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, that's your activation.
feel like
chicken tonight.
Right. So if I activate, I don't get to counter. I don't get to shoot. Right.
Activate what?
If I activate this Strider and shoot, and then I get charged because I don't kill them.
Right.
Then
you won't get controlled fire because he can't benefit from the council expects.
Right.
It's non-vehicle units, so you can't just Overwatch. He can shoot and then go into Overwatch.
Right. That might be a play. That might be the play, actually.
Indeed.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll shoot at We'll shoot at the
nightmares.
The nightmares. The mall rats.
You got it. Oh god dang.
2 shots.
Yeah, on 4s.
4s. 1 hit.
Okay, and then 2s. And then
1 dice.
Yeah. And that friendo right there, and then he'll get an Overwatch token, I assume.
Overwatch token, yes, sir. I will spend 1 and multi. And then multi.
Which you have the Strider and then the Peacekeepers.
And the one duder.
One dude over there, yeah.
The one duder. I'm adding things to I want to do this game, and I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Can I figuratively kill... both of those rats with 2 Peacekeepers? No.
The nightmares?
Yeah. No. I can kill...
You could maybe kill 1.
No.
And they have counter charge.
Yeah.
So you're not shutting their attacks off anyway.
So sitting there and doing Overwatch is dumb. So I would move him and then shoot. But what's the point of moving him?
Well, no, you spend the CP to remove your pins. That's right. Yeah.
So I'm trying to think here. We move. Do I want to move closer? Sure. So I just kill that guy and then do nothing with him.
Well, that dude's going to be minus...
$1 billion to hit.
Just -1.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this.
I had to look, though, to see if he had anything else. Okay.
We'll shoot at the nightmares.
Okay.
4s.
Yes, sir.
And
2s.
2s. Good talk.
Okay.
Failure. Right?
All right. So you just got...
I have that 1 dude left and these 2 dudes.
So we're going to just shoot that dude real quick. We're going to see if we're going to do something.
Do it.
Nope.
Oh, well.
And then...
Run away. Run diagonal.
No, we'll just come up there.
Okay.
Whatever. Worst thing you can do is charge me and kill me.
Yep. That is the worst thing.
And then I am probably going to multi-activate. And then I'm going to spend 2 for Teeth and Claws.
Okay.
And we're going to charge with the squad.
Man.
Yeah. I don't have any AP.
I know.
You get to shoot me still.
Oh, no. I might worsen it. Is it minus? It's at -1, right?
Yep. So it'll be 5s.
1 goes away.
Man, 1's super dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. All right. Because this guy's a character.
That guy's not,
10, 11, 12, 4, 6.
Overwatch
8,
token goes away.
10, 12. I'll do these half at a time.
Oh,
So it's 12 attacks, hitting on 4s with Frenzy 4, meaning I get to reroll 4 total dice.
Okay.
And Vicious because of Teeth and Claws. Okay. That was my Frenzy right there. And then here's my 7s.
Okay.
Because there's no AP. So there's an 8. Nothing for Vicious. Need a 5 up here. Nothing. And we're going to do it again. We're just going to run it back. But I don't get the Vicious rerolls again. Okay. So 7s.
And then tie me up in combat.
Need a 7 here. That one does a damage.
Okay.
Because it's a reroll. And then these need 5s. 3 damage. Boom! That's why I love those things. You just
Right.
roll so many dice.
And get so many opportunities. Yeah.
Because like one of the videos I did, I had somebody who's like, "Oh, stalkers are just trash," and I'm like, "Nah."
It's all about weighted dice.
Like yes, but that's their
Yes,
intent.
but no. Right. All right. Well,
yeah, it's fine.
can I effectively kill 2? I can't kill 2. Because it's 2 attacks, so 4 damage total. I wouldn't be able to because they're 3 damage each.
Yeah, you're talking the nightmares?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm just going to do it anyway. We're going to charge here.
Yeah. Hey, you made it.
2 attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
And you'll hit on 3s because you charged.
Yep.
And then he's got the energy gauntlet.
Yep.
So you're going to be AP 2. I'm armor 6 on that. Oh, okay. I hit.
Uh-oh.
I damaged. I won the assault.
I guess I'll go this way.
It'll take
You're alive.
3 to go there. He's not trying to hide out for that Strider to pop him.
Right. I will spend my 1.
I had an extra friend.
No, he died.
Oh,
I have an Overwatch.
That's right. Thank you.
He's gonna die, so we're just gonna, because it's fun, we're just gonna charge.
Okay.
46.
Yep. We're gonna
48.
fight simultaneously,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna be hindered -1. So you should be hitting on 5. Okay. Hitting on 5s is still pretty average.
2.
That's 2 damage that'll go through. Here's my 8 swing backs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And these are on 4s. And then 4s because they are AP 3.
Mm-hmm.
So I do 3 damage. And because it's AP 3, it ignores your resilient.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to win because you did 2 and
yep.
I did not 2. I did 3. And then they will just move like that. And then I just get to go, huh?
You could effectively almost table me. Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Leave me a Strider and.
I can't get to that guy.
Right.
All right, so.
Leave me a Strider and 2 dudes. You can kill the captain and kill the 1 peacekeeper.
He's going to move and shoot.
Yeah. Hey.
I hit.
Uh-oh.
2 times. No damage.
Oh.
All right. And then we got these lads. We're just going to.
Yeah.
You got enough that it won't matter if I blaze away. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he'll have a pin. They'll have a pin. I could give him a pin. So you have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it won't matter. So we'll actually just shoot you this time.
Okay.
6, 8, 9. On 6s. Okay.
At least it was better than the 8s.
I owe you a resilient roll, but you get to choose what it is done on. So, like, if I hit with the bigger gun, you could choose that if you wanted. I didn't, though.
I'll choose that one.
Yeah. Pikachu. I choose you. All right. So, I guess I'm just going to have to charge him then.
Okay.
Because he's activated.
Mm-hmm.
6, 8. On 3s. And 4s. And if 3 of these go through, he's gone. Yep. So he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
They'll take their 3. They just kind of do this, this, and then that's everything.
Yep.
You got a nerve check there. You won't have any pin tokens, so you just need a 5 on that lone dude over there.
Yep.
He'll need a nerve check. He'll need a 5.
Nope.
And then that'll be it. And then that comes off. And then you'll lose your green die now.
Oh, yeah,
because he's dead.
He did.
Just like I lose one of my black dice.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, I still have 2 commands, so I can re-roll. So I've got 5. You can only re-roll 1 now.
Yep.
And then you still finished first, sir.
Yep. Well, shit.
Fucking do it, coward.
I mean, is there even a way? There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna, whether I move, if I keep moving away, then I just lose anyway. Because you'll just shoot me down and charge me and. Oh man! So I guess he'll go first. The commander duder.
That's
The enforcer captain. I will. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. All right. I don't know what I want to do.
Whatever you like.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just do precision fire because it's fun.
Okay. So you're giving him marksman and AP.
Yep. I don't think I can actually kill that guy. Probably not. No, it's only 1 damage. Oh, that's fine. I mean, at that point, it didn't matter. I just have all the can't multi-activate, so I'm just gonna get charged by probably a bunch of shit.
Bunch of trash rats.
Yeah, and die. So we will move 6 here, and we'll try and kill that night. Kill the
nightmare there.
Kill the one nightmare.
Yeah.
Captain. 3 shots. Hitting on 3s, I think, because of.
No, you got the wrong captain. You're looking at the peacekeeper captain.
Oh yeah, enforcer captain. 2d6.
Yep.
Still hitting on 3s, I think.
Should be force.
Unless
it gives you marksman, which is reroll hits on 1.
So precision, all trademark weapons gain marksman, keyword, and +1 AP. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, and I increased my range by 6.
That's if you boost it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So 3 or 4s.
Yep.
Good talk.
Were either of those ones? You have marksman, so you can reroll 1s. There you go. And you need a 5 to kill him. Because he's armor 6 and you're AP 1. You did it.
I did it.
It's actually technically that guy that has to die. All right. And now I get to go. We got this little Strider, and that's pretty much it for you.
I got nothing else to do.
I got you. So we're gonna teeth and claws again.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna send the squad. You get to. Where's the squad? I know you're in here somewhere. That's fine. We'll just move them at this
2 die.
2 die. Oh, look at that. I had to. So I'll get 18 this time. It's all my dice. That's right. Look at that. Frenzy 4. Yep. So I get to reroll 4 of them. So on force. It always works better when you roll
all your frenzies.
All the dice. I just always feel like it ends up being better. I know it's in my head.
Yeah. The math is still exactly the same.
There we go. Sevens, re-rolling ones. God dang. Well, I got to confirm all these. So any fives I roll here are damage.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Perfect.
Oh, okay.
I will then. We're gonna charge that guy.
Yeah, kill him. Kill him.
Yeah.
Ah!
Nothing I can do for him anyway.
If I live, I miss.
Okay. I don't think there's anything I can do for him in melee now.
No, that's why I said like an
all
all melee enforcers army is like
right.
The only thing you really can benefit from is the council expects order.
Yeah.
And then if you take the assault enforcer captain, he's got an aura of plus 3 inches to your movement.
Okay. So
showing 3s, man.
Okay.
And then 4s. If they both go through, I'm dead. All right. Well, we tie. I'm activated, and
and we both move 3 inches away.
Yeah.
And...
That's fine. And just boop. There we go.
Yeah.
We're both dead there. I'm gonna grenade you first.
Oh, you bitch!
I don't hit.
Is there the thing? I could have done that.
What's that?
The shock resilient armor.
Oh yeah.
Ignores blast. I think it's in.
Ignores blast and devastating. And then we'll we'll shoot him. We'll blaze away though.
I was gonna say if you're
Just
if you're gonna do it, yeah.
Well, because the pin's gonna give you -1, so if I don't kill you,
And
you'll at least be less likely to hit me on the return swing.
But
oh, there's another one. 1 damage.
Okay.
And then the big gun. Oh, on 5s. 2 damage. That should get him, huh? Yeah, because I think I already put a hit.
You put one on him.
Put on him. And I think that's it, sir.
Yep. Good game, sir.
Yeah. Well, what are your first thoughts?
It reminds me. It's one of those games I think where if I sit down long enough and look at it, I would definitely get it, and I'd want to play.
Yeah.
You know, it's one of those where like initially I'm looking at the models and I'm like, man, they're all right.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
The newer ones definitely look better.
Yeah.
Like the Night Stalkers, a lot of those are really cool.
Yeah.
How
many factions do they have? Give or take?
6 to 8.
Okay.
Some of them are like soup factions, which is kind of weird. Like you have Mason Labs, which is like this little bit of Plague, little bit of GCPS, a little bit of something else, kind of like hybrid. Marauders, which are the orcs. And they kind of get a little bit of like and GCPS is like their guard analog.
Okay.
So like some of the vehicles kind of carry over. Like there's multiple armies that can take Striders and stuff like that.
Right.
You got the Enforcers, you got the Rats, you got the Night Stalkers, you've got the Plague, you've got the Dwarves, you got GCPS, and then you got like Mason Labs and Asterians. So yeah, he's somewhere around like 8-ish. And each one does have its own kind of like play style, which the first couple games I played, I didn't really see it. But I think a lot of it was because my first few games were Marauders, which are on paper very vanilla,
right,
and Enforcers, which are very vanilla,
right.
So it was like, oh, this is very kind of samey. But then as I like dabbled into the Veer Myn and saw how they interacted, and then played against the Styrians, and I was like, oh, those are really weird, you know.
Yeah.
Like the more you see, and it's also a game where, to me, the more you play, like the more you pick up on all the nuance in the armies and stuff.
Yeah.
Aesthetically, I think the Night Stalkers are probably the best looking army. They kind of have they're almost like aesthetically like a hybrid between Tyranids and, you can leave the command dice out, the 6s. Okay. They're almost like a Tyranid demon kind of hybrid in terms of their aesthetic.
Okay.
Like they don't have the bug look, thankfully.
Right.
But they do get some of that kind of Cthulhu action in some of their stuff.
Okay.
And then like they have a lot of like Scything Talon kind of interactions on their models. Asterians are kind of weird. They're aesthetically, I would kind of put them as a cross between Tau and Eldar.
Okay. Fish elves, interesting.
Yeah, and it's again, it's a bad comparison, but for somebody that's not seen the game,
right,
that's the best one I could really make. The Forge Fathers, as much as I like doggone dwarves, man, the Forge Father models are actually really cool. Like, this is their version of a Strider.
Well, that's really freaking cool looking.
Yeah, and like, this is their tank. I just built these for Mark.
Is that what Mark wants?
Yeah. So like, that's their tank.
Okay.
And like I said, like, their models are super cool looking.
Yeah.
They just have the same dwarf interaction that every other game uses dwarves for. Like, how can we make this game not fun? That's fine. But Plague is like is zombies, you know. Think Flood.
Okay.
Kind of have that going for them.
Yeah.
Like almost like a Nurgly Flood kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So. But in terms of play style, like if you want a Swiss Army knife, that's it.
Yep.
If you want shit shooting en masse,
right.
GCPS, I'm sure they have other things. I've only gotten to play against them once or twice.
Okay.
If you want like really good melee, Plague, like
yeah,
they have really, really good strong melee units.
Yeah.
Veer Myn kind of have like a Skaven kind of feel where it's like you've got
weight of dice
and really oddly efficient chaff units, but like they still just get picked up.
Right.
But at the same time, like you get things like the Nightmares where they're supported by really hard hitting things.
Yeah.
So it's pretty neat. Like they've done a real good job of keeping the armies feel distinct. But
I'm definitely a fan. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where I have to sit down and be like, not in a GW mode and not.
Right. Well, and that's so like if you wanted to, the next time we run a league, like Garrett has multiple armies.
Yeah.
I have multiple armies. Just borrow one, hop in on the league, get a few games in with a different army, change your perspective. You'll play against multiple armies.
Right.
Because Garrett usually runs Plague. My daughter runs Plague. I'll run whatever. I don't care. Austin's got Asterians. If Mark should be in the next one, he's got the Forge Father. So, like, you'll see a good variety.
Yeah.
I think the last league we had 5 or 6 players, and everybody played something different. You know?
Good.
Like, I was thinking I was going to do Night Stalkers in the next league, but it's really going to depend on, like, what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Because if you're like, yeah, I'll do it, but I want to use Night Stalkers to do it, man. I'm more interested in getting people playing.
Yeah, I'll take a look at them.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at the lineup and see which ones.
Core rules you can read for free. The only thing you won't have access to is keyword definitions.
Right.
So like when you click on anti-grav, it'll just be like you have to pay to get access to this. But you can make a list. It should give you the orders at least.
Right.
And then if you need to know what keywords are until you decide if you're into it, just let me know.
I got you.
I think I might have an extra core rule book floating around too. You know, I'll dig around. If I don't,
I mean, small investment like a core rule book.
It's one of those like I don't because the core rules you can get on the app.
Yeah.
And the only thing you need the rule book for is the keyword definitions. At that point, it's just like whatever, man. For me, it's more just like I just want to build the community. Like, I've this has been my favorite game that I've played since getting away from 40K, and I've played Quar, I've played Bolt Action, I've played
Fallout,
Erewhon, Fallout, all these different games. But this has been the one where I just want to keep coming back because it's the size I like. I like army games more than I like skirmish games.
Yeah.
And I like the rules. Like, they just flow. The more you play, the easier it gets.
Say by the end of it, it just felt like the startup of the turn felt really easy and smooth. Like knowing that all this goes away, you have an option at the end of the round to get rid of stuff with extra command points. Like that was just like in my head by like the second turn. I'm like, all right, so I'm going to save for this just because I know. And
and now that you've played it, and you even started to towards the end of this game, but now that you've played it, you're going to start to see some more of the nuance in the game.
Yeah.
And like I said, you started to see it as we play. I could tell by the way you were moving things. Because like I said, like first couple times I played it, like straight up, I was just like, yeah, this is a game.
Right.
Like, it's okay. But then it, like, as things kind of started clicking, it was just like, oh, okay, now this is all making sense.
Right.
But I think the first couple games, I didn't even realize that those were all 2 hit points. So I was really confused.
You were just like,
why are they all dying all the time?
Right.
But then once I realized 2 hit points, plus like had to dial in how much terrain to use, because that's a big thing.
I was gonna say, like, if you play in Kansas, like, this game is not gonna be fun for a lot of armies, I don't think.
No, yeah. And that was the issue too. Is like we were experimenting with terrain. Do we want like a GW style terrain where it's like old edition, where it's big footprints?
Right.
No, we need a lot of little pieces. Has been what I found works best to offer a lot of mobility and hiding. And then, like I said, like melee is just as much about action economy as it is about like being able to shut off that Strider. I don't care if we die. Like
right. Just get to him so he can't shoot, can't do anything.
Yep.
And then if you happen to win the combat, that's even better.
Right. But at the end of the day, it's just like, oh well, they're just rats. Like So, but yeah, no, as I said, it's been a blast. We've had quite a few people asking every time because we go out to buy the board.
Yeah.
And we get a lot of people looking, man.
Yeah, Garrett and I have just been, like, last week just didn't end up working out. And then, like, this week he's not available.
I know he's going to be out next week, I think.
Yeah.
He and I were talking about
it. Like the 6th, I think he said, is like the next day.
Yep.
So we'll probably catch up. We'll probably catch up there. We're trying to get ready for Adepticon and stuff. So we're going to try and pull someone for a 2,000 point game where he and I are playing with each other and, as a team, and then playing against somebody else just for a run.
Right, just to get a rep in.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
So, but yeah, I like it. Every game, like the 2 games that we've played, the 3 games that we've played, I was very happy. Like Old World, like if you saw the order I put in with frickin' Patrick.
Old World is one of those games where I like 95% of it.
Right.
But the 5% I don't like, I'm just like, man. Because like I really enjoy it. Like I enjoy my games. When I play with John, I have a good time.
Yeah.
But like the character challenges, I just don't like the way they interact.
Right.
It's one of those things, like it is what it is. I like the rest of the game.
Right.
And I don't hate it as much as I do Overwatch in 40K.
Right.
But it's that ability to just shut down interactivity completely in a very like ruin your suspension of disbelief kind of way. You've got, I charge you with 100 dudes and you just have one guy and you're just like, I'll issue a challenge. Okay.
Right.
I'll just kill you with my 100 dudes. Like, get out of here.
Right.
Like that's been the biggest issue I have with that. Like that's a rule that I don't mind that it's there, but it needs some kind of tweak.
I could see like if you are outnumbered 2 to 1.
Yeah.
You can't you can't as the lower of the half.
You can't issue one.
You can't issue one.
And I would be okay with that.
You can accept one.
Yep.
But you cannot issue one.
Yep. And I would that right there would be okay with, because again, like you get into this issue too where it's like, well, you're on a dragon.
Right.
And I charge you with like 100 dudes.
Right.
And they're just like, well, I'll issue a challenge. And it's like, no. Like, why would I do that?
Right.
Like, just kill the dragon.
Right.
Like, this is dumb.
Right.
So, yeah, it's just one of those, like, that's my only real gripe about Old World.
Yeah.
It's been interesting.
I like the movement I like the movement in it. I like the shifting. I like making sure that your angles have to be right and things like that to like be able to get off charges and be able to attack as efficiently as you think you should, or be